Joining me live now is Sky News US analyst Michael Ware. Michael, good to see you. How important to the world and the United States was the Jimmy Carter presidency? How do you reflect on his life?
Well, in many ways. I'll tell you one thing. I think it's safe to say that President Jimmy Carter was a beloved American treasure on both sides of the political divide. In many ways, he was the peace president. He said he was going around trying to wage peace. And in a sense, there's two acts to his life. Obviously, he was the governor of Georgia, and then eventually he became the president of the United States. And even as politicians are coming out today to express their condolences, many of them are acknowledging that President Carter took the Oval Office at a time of incredible tension and division in this country, on the back of President Nixon's Watergate scandal, coming out of the Vietnam War. We had the oil crisis. People were having to queue up for gas in their cars around the block. America was experiencing stagflation. So he had nothing but tensions and problems on his plate, particularly domestically, even within his own party. It's odd to think now, but once upon a time, the Democrats were extremely conservative in the South. And it was during his presidency that he had to oversee this turmoil within his own party, which he tried to lead, to moderate, to make these hardcore sort of Southern Democrats more cognizant of civil rights, particularly for Black Americans. So that's when the Democratic Party went through an enormous period of change. But on the foreign front, he also had achievement. He actually did sign a strategic missile treaty with the Soviet Union, but also his signature foreign policy moment clearly were the Camp David Accords, where he brought together the leader, the Prime Minister of Israel, Menachem Begin, and the President of Egypt, Anwar Sadat. Now, don't forget, these two countries had just been at war in 1973. In 1979, he brings them to Camp David, and over a period of about 10 days, despite apparently both leaders trying to leave at various points, Carter kept corralling them and corralling them and corralling them until they thrashed out a peace deal. Now, and Israel and Egypt are still diplomatic partners to this day. His second act went for the next 40-something years, and in many ways, that's his greatest legacy. He went round the world monitoring elections to make sure that they were free and fair. He fought diseases. He built homes for the underprivileged. He really was a man of peace. He was deeply religious, an evangelical Christian, and he taught Sunday school. But it's in that second act, where we really see many of his lasting achievements, and I suspect where many see that his legacy was really built.
Such an extraordinary legacy and a massive loss. Michael Ware, appreciate your thoughts this morning. Thanks for coming on the program. Good to see you.